speaking with Liam Garrity. He's a volunteer with the Branford Fire Department. Hello, Liam.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. So, can you tell us the status of volunteer firefighters in Branford now?
At the moment, we're a little scarce. We could always use some more help. We have as many guys as we can, as we need just to get the job done. But we can always use some more help. And it's like, for me, I work a full-time job, and a lot of these guys, we all work normal jobs. We're just ordinary people, and we doing doing something fun and something to get out there, a little extra, extracurricular kind of thing to do. And I love to be able to do what actual paid firefighters are doing. But not
it's tough because
on my time.
You're working full time, and so if the alarm goes off during the day, you can't really come, right? You've got to work.
Well, no, realistically, no, we can't always get out there. We've had a lot of fire calls in the middle of the day where, there's only the paid firefighter guys, and then there's East Haven and Guilford. We'd have to call down for help because there's just not enough people in the middle of the day. But usually, after regular business hours, there's usually guys, and we'll be up sometimes in the middle of the night. Some of us would be out there 3 a.m. and then go to work afterwards.
So there are volunteer companies all over town, right?
Yeah, there's 3 of them right now. 4 of them, I'm sorry. They're kind of on every section of town, starting from Stony Creek all the way to Short Beach. All of them, they're kind of just a few members each. Great group of people, a lot of wise, fun people to talk to. And, a lot of times, we do have a lot of fun, just kind of practicing, doing what we have to do, to stay in check.
Okay, now, so the Branford volunteer firefighters, is there anything that the town gives you?
So we get a stipend every year. It's about starting $650, $700 every year. It's not much, but it's just something that you get if you respond to 40 calls, which really is not much. It adds up so quick. It could be a full structure, fully involved structure, God forbid, or it could just be a lot of fire alarms or just minor accidents that would be be there for. So,
how about the stipend? How does that work?
So it's kind of just or
pension. Pension, right? It's a pension.
Yeah, you get pension credits. I'm not sure. I think it counts towards a small pension, at the end.
Because the RTM and the Board of Finance, they put aside, money into an account for the volunteers' pension in the future.
Yeah. We get pension credits for every year we make it the quota of 40 calls a year. And even if you don't, you could always just be part of the fire department and just respond to 1 call a year, or not even do anything. You could just be there and help us out with a lot of events like these where we're trying to promote this as a normal thing, as it's starting to diminish nowadays because people I understandably you want to spend your time, you have to your time is very valuable, but to me it's it's just something fun to do and get involved, and I get a nice edge on the community.
It's true. No, you're helping out big time. So this is from the MP Rice company. That's a volunteer company, right?
Correct. Yeah. This is the one right across from Richlands.
I drive by there 8:00 at night, and I see the door open and everybody's in there with smiles on their faces, and I almost feel like stopping in and saying, put me to work here.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, we're always happy. Our doors are always open. like to anybody can just walk right up and just be like, hey, I'm interested in volunteering, or just say hi to us, we're not going to bite you. I guess is the best way to describe it. We're just ordinary people, live in town.
You get training?
Absolutely. Yeah. You get Fire 1 certification, and that's all covered by the town. There is a demand for EMTs nowadays. That's like another certification, which is also paid for by the town if you want to get that.
You can get that, really? An EMT certification?
Absolutely.
Wow, that's big. I mean, and then you can actually use that as a job, right?
Yeah.
For a paid job in the future, yeah?
I think there's some more training you have to do if you want to get the paid position.
I'm sure, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The volunteer, I know that they're just kind of like handing it out like candy because they really need help.
So anyway, if you're interested in being a volunteer firefighter, be sure to reach out to them. They are all over town, like Liam said, Stony Creek, MP Rice, across from Richland Plaza, and then there's one in Pine Orchard. There's Pine Orchard too, right?
Yep, right over by Lenny's.
Oh yeah, and there's that one
There's
too.
that new one they just built over there.
Yeah, which came out beautiful. Yeah.
Plenty of room for people to, and it's also like kind of a place to hang out too. We kind of like sometimes we staff like where we'll just kind of, especially on a snow night, like if we're not busy, like some of us will just stay behind and we'll actually sleep there overnight, hang out, watch TV, wait for calls to come in, and just be ready. And if you really want to do it, if you don't want to do it, and you can still be a firefighter,
try it out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just try it out. Just something to do, and it's definitely something to be proud of. Too.
Very proud of.
And I put on my resume too, so it actually helped me get a job.
That's wonderful. It's good all the way around.
Yeah.
It's good for you, good for the town.
Yeah. Even like we do have paid guys, like because we need them. Of course.
You need them, absolutely. They're all trained EMTs too.
Yeah.
They're the best in the biz.
Oh yeah, and paramedics.
Yeah.
Every firefighter is an EMT.
Yeah.
It's for every paid firefighter.
Yeah.
But volunteers could just be firefighters or EMTs, whatever. Or you could just stand. You could actually be there on the scene. You can be an exterior firefighter too.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go into the burning building. You could help. There's a lot of help that's needed, even on the outside of the fire ground, especially.
Yeah. Okay, well, thanks a lot for telling us all this information. If you have any interest in becoming a Branford volunteer firefighter, as Liam Garrity said, just drop in your local firehouse in Branford and, offer yourself, you want to get involved.
It's very, very rewarding, and I hope to see, the volunteer fire department grow, just the way it used to be.